It's a phrase that we've all heard before, and we've probably even said it ourselves. And it's, man, if I just would have known about Bitcoin, if I just would have invested in Bitcoin when it was $1, $10, $100, man, I would just be rich right now. How many times have you heard someone say that, or how many times have you said that to yourself? Now think about that, and then think about where you are now. We are sitting on the gold mine of all gold mines. We are sitting on the next Bitcoin, but way better. And I promise you that is not an exaggeration. In this video, I'll be explaining why Veve is an even better investing opportunity than Bitcoin by a mile, and how this is the opportunity of a lifetime. And as always, not financial advice, never financial advice. So the Veve market, it's been craziness. Secret Rare Spider-Man hit 100K. Walt is about 30K. The common Marvel Comics #1 is going up by hundreds every single day for a common comic book. And just about every single collectible on the Veve app is doing numbers right now. But actually, let's back up for a sec. I said Secret Rare Spider-Man touched a price of $100,000. The first Marvel NFT, the first appearance of Spider-Man in NFT form, dropped on Veve on August 7th, 2021 for $400. In that time frame, from August to January, Secret Rare Spider-Man has gone from $400 to $100,000. And this is nowhere near the only Veve collectible that has seen returns of this magnitude. Spider-Man may be one of the more extreme examples, but things like Walt, Marvel Comics #1, and other blue chip collectibles such as those have seen massive price increases with no signs of slowing down. And even if you didn't land these collectibles on the drop, they were priced so low compared to what they are now, that you still could have made some moves, and you still could have made 5, 10, 15, 20, 100x on these collectibles. For example, the secret rare of Marvel Comics #1 was selling for just over 1,000 after the drop, and Walt was going for about 2 to 3K for a few hours after the drop. So making those investments would still turn over tens of thousands of dollars for you. So it took Secret Rare Spider-Man about 6 or 7 months from August to January to reach $100,000. How long did it take Bitcoin to get where it's at today? Let's go check it out and compare. So before anybody says anything, I am not making a one-to-one comparison of Veve collectibles to Bitcoin. I'm not making any kind of direct comparison. I know they are vastly different things, but they're still crypto in some sense, and they're still new digital currency, and they're still a new landscape for how the metaverse and how finance is going in the future. So there's some comparisons, but I'm just trying to give you guys a scale for how wild the returns on Veve collectibles are. And again, everybody always says, if only I invested in Bitcoin, if only I would have known about Bitcoin. Well, if you would have known about Bitcoin in 2016, it was about $300 to $400 in that price range. And to get to $100,000 from the $300 to $400 price range of the Spider-Man, you would not even be close. The highest it's been is about $64,000, and it's currently sitting at a price of $42,000. So everyone always talks about Bitcoin as being one of the craziest investments, one of the best investments of all time, which historically that is true. But when you look at Veve collectibles and the returns that you see on those, man, one Spider-Man did what Bitcoin cannot do in its whole existence. And it's only a matter of time until the blue chips that I mentioned, such as Walt and Marvel Comics #1, before they reach this 100K mark. And I think that there will be tons and tons of Veve collectibles, such as maybe Pride or some other really rare ones, maybe like the Harley Quinns or the really early Black and White, Batman Black and White series. I think it's possible that we see multiple Veve collectibles hitting that mark. And like I said, the highest that Bitcoin's ever gotten was 64K. And people always say, man, that's one of the best investments. If you guys are enjoying the content, I would really appreciate a like, comment, subscription. Really anything helps me out, helps out the algorithm, push this video and my channel to more people in the Veve and Ecomi community. So for a lot of people, the thought of just having one Bitcoin is really just out of the picture. It's already taken off. I missed the boat. I missed my chance. I gotta find the next big thing. Well, the next big thing is right in front of our faces, and it's already doing Bitcoin numbers in a fraction of the time, and we are just getting started. Veve has barely been live as a public app for a year, and Bitcoin has been around since 2009, over a decade. And keep in mind that I was just comparing certain Veve collectibles to Bitcoin, not even the Omi token. So if you are invested in both Omi and Veve collectibles, in my opinion, you're looking like you are in great shape for some massive returns. Of course, it matters what collectibles you're invested in and how much Omi you have. I'm not saying that any investment will make you rich or anything like that, but there are so many pieces to this Veve and Ecomi puzzle, and we are still incredibly early. This is the earliest that I've ever been to a project. I've been around for almost a year now, and I'm still dumb early. And with the emergence of the metaverse and with NFTs taking off, this is just the beginning. This is just the ground level. This is just the launch pad. And as these get more utility, as they get more popularity, as they become more scarce through burning, people losing their passwords, people just buying and holding, I think that we could see Secret Rare Spider-Man hit 1 million. We could see Walt hit 1 million. We could see these just climb and climb and climb. So again, just to reiterate, I am not making a one-to-one comparison. I'm not comparing them like they're level, like they're the same thing. Just when I thought that Secret Rare Spider-Man is over 2 Bitcoin, and I was thinking Bitcoin as being this unattainable, I can never hold a full one, it's way too expensive, and I was around for Secret Rare Spider-Man, I saw it in the market with my own 2 eyes for 1.2K, and I didn't get it. It's okay. I didn't get it. It's not okay. It's okay, but I watched it with my own eyes at 1.2K, and now it touched 100,000. And it just really opened my eyes up to thinking about how we always talk about, we wish we had opportunity, we wish we were around to be early in Bitcoin or Ethereum, but we are right here in the biggest NFT project that the world has ever seen and is going to ever see. And something else to consider that also gets me really excited about the future of NFTs is that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is always under the fear or the threat of being regulated or being suppressed by governments. And with the news of China separating NFTs from crypto, having crypto be illegal and NFTs be legal, and then with just United States government agencies such as the United States Postal Service getting on board with Veve, makes me think that NFTs are under little threat of regulation, or at least the licensed IP established ones. I'm not saying that, every single NFT project is safe, but there are a lot of scams out there. And I don't know about you guys, but heading into the metaverse and heading into this new virtual digital landscape, I would personally rather have digital assets that have value and utility rather than digital currency that is slow in Bitcoin's case and is not accepted everywhere and just doesn't have as much promise or as much on the horizon as it appears that NFTs do. So I'm just going to continue to keep accumulating Omi, keep accumulating collectibles, keep flipping when I can, and just being active and just being a part of this community. And guys, we can really not go wrong, and I am just so excited. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, this has been NFT Flenny. I'll catch you guys next time.